This Lakers-Pelicans trade is centered on Eric Bledsoe to Los Angeles Lakers.
Shout to my solid bro wells out there. I love you all, guys.
The Los Angeles Lakers had a disappointing year in many ways. They dealt with injuries and this led to them falling down the standings in the Western Conference. LeBron James was eliminated in the first round of the NBA postseason for the first time in his career. This is something that will not sit well and they will continue to be aggressive. This is something we have seen in recent years and it could happen again. This time at the point guard position. Both James and Anthony Davis dealt with injuries during the regular season which caused the Lakers to land the 7th seed in the Western Conference. They were eliminated by the Phoenix Suns in a series they were favored in. Davis missed time in the postseason and the Lakers were not able to find a way to make it work. They entered the playoffs as one of the favorites to win the title and that will be the case heading into next season. To do so, they might have to add a point guard. The New Orleans Pelicans have had some shuffling at the top of the offense. It began when Drew Holiday was sent to the Milwaukee Bucks prior to the regular season. Eric Bledsoe was sent back in return and since then, the Pelicans have been looking to move him. It will likely happen this offseason. The Pelicans need to unload some veteran players in hopes of building around Zion Williamson. They could add some starting caliber players in a deal such as this one with the Lakers. The Lakers are looking to return to championship level while the Pelicans just want to make the postseason. Let's take a closer look and see how this deal would happen between the two sides. Los Angeles Lakers receive Eric Bledsoe, number 35 pick, number 40 pick, and number 43 pick. New Orleans Pelicans receive Kentavious Caldwell-Pope and Marc Gasol. Eric Bledsoe would fit into the win now mode in Los Angeles. He is the veteran presence that could take over as the point guard on a team looking to win a championship. This is exactly what the Lakers could be looking for to handle the ball down the stretch of the season. It would be a difficult situation to find a clean fit if the Lakers were forced to replace Dennis Schroeder after his potential departure in NBA free agency. With the New Orleans Pelicans surely looking to trade Eric Bledsoe, he could be an attainable option. In return, the Pelicans would land Kentavious Caldwell-Pope and Marc Gasol. These are two options that could step in and balance the lineup in New Orleans right away. The Pelicans would also have to part ways with second-round draft capital in the upcoming 2021 NBA draft. That is far from an issue when considering they have 4 selections at their disposal, which is too much to necessarily make selections for and have enough spots on a roster. There will be a need for the Pelicans to make a decision of their own in regards to the point guard position. Would it be a viable strategy to pay both Lonzo Ball and Bledsoe considerable money at the same time? Probably not, so that makes the needed outcome clear. Let's take a closer look and see how this NBA trade scenario centered around Eric Bledsoe would impact both the Los Angeles Lakers and New Orleans Pelicans. Does this trade make sense for the Los Angeles Lakers? There is no doubt that the Lakers are one of the best teams in the league when healthy. We saw what could happen when they begin to go down with injuries and it led to a disappointing finish to the year. The Lakers have been aggressive in the offseason since James came to town and that could continue. Los Angeles added Dennis Schroeder in a trade with the Oklahoma City Thunder last offseason. He was offered a contract extension with the Lakers and did not sign. This means he could be looking for more in free agency and this has been mentioned in NBA rumors at times. If this is the case, the Lakers will have to find a replacement at the top of the offense. Eric Bledsoe could be an intriguing choice to replace Schroeder. He still has plenty left in the tank and does not need the ball in his hands to be successful. Bledsoe can pass at a high level and handle the ball, both in transition and in the half-court. This is important with the duo of LeBron James and Anthony Davis in the rotation. Of course, Bledsoe would not be a perfect fit for the Lakers, or any NBA team for that matter. While he can be a helpful contributor, his lack of an efficient perimeter shooting ability or pull-up jumper, in general, can make for some awkward moments at times. He's still a helpful player worth taking a chance on, nevertheless. There are plenty of trade pieces for the Lakers this offseason and they could move some in return for Bledsoe. It will be interesting to see what comes out of Los Angeles this offseason. This trade for the New Orleans Pelicans is more about what they are giving up than what they are gaining. Eric Bledsoe was sent to New Orleans in the holiday deal, but he is clearly not a long-term piece. Now, they could finally find a trade partner and add some more short-term options. The Pelicans are looking to build around Williamson in hopes of getting to the postseason. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope and Marc Gasol are two veterans that have plenty of experience on winning teams. They would act as leaders on and off the court right away. With that being said, they are not long-term options either. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope and Marc Gasol could also be thrown into deals or walk in free agency. New Orleans has to have a plan for their lineup moving forward, and it could be put into motion here. There is little reason to do anything in terms of moving on from the two veterans in this particular NBA trade scenario too soon, given how they each are reliable shooters. Having as many players who fit that description alongside Zion Williamson and Brandon Ingram can go a long way. When the regular season begins, New Orleans has a chance to sneak into the postseason with a low seed. If they want to do this, they will have to improve some other positions. If you enjoyed this video and want to hear from me again, be sure to hit that subscribe button before you go.